Hello, it's Grace from Grace's Scrap Attic, and I am here today to show you how to make a book. No, I'm just joking, it's actually a bookmark. So I just wanted to quickly show you how it works. See this little sliver of green right here? This is a super easy gift for teachers, and I kind of, since back to school is coming up, I kind of wanted to show you. It's just a little slip of a piece of paper that corners the book page that you're on, and without sticking out at all or anything, it just kind of stays in your book where you want it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make these. This one's very basic, very simple. In case there is a, I don't know, I kind of just made it for my son's teacher in case he gets, we don't know who it is yet, but there's an option of either a female or male teacher this year. So I might embellish this a little bit more once I do know which teacher he's getting. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Basically, what you're going to need is a ruler, a pair of scissors or a straight edge cutter, a bone folder, a pencil, and your choice of cardstock and pattern paper, and possibly some stickers. But the key today is going to be the Helmar Quickfix Adhesive Runner. Okay, this is an amazing little adhesive runner, and it's going to be super fast. It's great for textured cardstocks and pattern papers and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What you're going to want to do, I'm going to move through this really quick, so it might take you a little bit longer to get this going, is you're going to want to draw one square on your paper. I did a 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch square, and then one on top, and then one next to the side. Okay, you're going to cut these out, but first, before you do that, there's some slight adjustments you need to make. This is going to become your template. From the corner to corner, you're going to make 2 diagonal lines on the 2 exterior squares, not the first one, and you're going to cut off those 2 sections. So you're going to leave and wind up with this triangle, and this square. Okay? So now that you've done that, go ahead and cut it out. This is going to become your template. And here you've got the triangle, square. Alright? You're going to take the template and you're going to trace it out on a piece of cardstock and then cut it out in the cardstock color. So this is my pink template I have here. Alright, what we're going to do next is take your bone folder and a straight edge, and you're going to line up your ruler with the inside corner here to the outside corner here. Okay, and you're going to go ahead and crease it. Okay, and you're going to just fold these over. You might need to make a couple of slight adjustments, figure out which one covers the other one, that kind of thing. You don't really want any major gapping on the inside. You don't want it to stick out like this because it's going to be sandwiched in a book. So you might need to make some quick adjustments, which I do. Just depends on how well you traced your template and how well you cut this exact and stuff. So I'm going to make it so that this one folds over nice and smooth. There's no extra in the crease there. And then that one folds over nice and smooth on top of it. Okay. Before you go ahead and glue this together, you can, this is what's great about this project, is it's fully capable of scrap paper. So go into your scrap box and grab some paper real quick. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my straight edge cutter here. My beat up and worn Fiskars straight edge cutter. This is some extra basic gray paper that I had. I absolutely just love the pattern. Your square here is 2.5 by 2.5. So we are going to cut this into 2 1/4 inch squares. Alright, so we're going to do 2 inches and 1/4. You could do 2 3/8 actually if you wanted to have a smaller border around it, so you can kind of play with that. Alright, so now I've got my strips here, and I just need to cut 2 squares at 2 1/4 square. Okay. What I'm going to do with these is take one of them and I'm going to cut the diagonal. So line it up on your little thing and then cut the diagonal. Okay. So now we have our basic, you're going to have your square on the bottom and then your triangle here on the top. And how simple is this? Let me go ahead and, you know what, I think I'm going to try to use a little bit of brown today. Sorry, my hands are in the way. My ink I'm going to go ahead and just kind of rough up the edges on the sides that'll be shown. Kind of distress it a little. And then just distress these, oops, as well. That's okay. I love distressing, so I use this direct to ink paper all the time. It just seems, I'm lazy. Sometimes when I craft, I'm lazy, and that's kind of one of the things that makes it super easy when you don't have to add extra tools. Okay, so here's where the Helmar Quickfix adhesive runner works, fits in and works amazing. So it's super sticky, totally clear mono adhesive. I absolutely love it. Just going to go along all four edges because this, and you want to get as close to the edge as possible because, oops, because you're going to have the book pages slide into this section. All right, so what we're going to do is basically center this square on the back side of this one. Ta-da! Super quick and easy. There's a reason why it's called Quickfix. All right, so then you're going to fold over your bottom triangle, not the top one you distressed. Okay, so again, from corner to corner, make it nice and close to the edge as much as possible, because when you're dealing with the small book pages that are in there in your books, you know, it's going to make a big difference if these are not adhered right to the edge. Okay, actually, when I stuck this down, and this is quite sticky adhesive, I didn't quite get it folded correctly. You can see a little bit of ledge there, possibly. Let me see if you can see that. So what I'm going to do is just take my ink pad and just kind of run it over the edge a little bit more to kind of color it in so it's not so noticeable. Then you're going to take your extra triangle that you cut out of your pattern paper and go ahead and go, like I said, as close to the edge as possible. You can kind of see where it's going to come out. It's all on that white line, on that white paper there, the backing paper. And then you're just going to, again, center it into the triangle. And that's how fast it is. Super easy. Okay, so this is, oh, I've got a lot of glare going on here. Let me see if I can tone it down, figure out which light it is that's causing it. Maybe that's better. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this pattern paper, super simple. Let me get my book back over here. Oh, it's under my cutter, sorry. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is you can decorate this with stickers and all kinds of things, but there, now you have a nice little corner bookmark. Okay, let me show you another one that I made really quick that I actually created and used a sticker as inspiration. The sticker on this one was this note, this really cool note shape cardstock sticker with all these lines to make notes and stuff. So that what's great about this one is instead of cutting a square right here for the backing, I use the note shape to extend it and make this extra shape here. Okay, now it's still going to fit the same in the book, but it's not going to, it's going to have sections that they can write on, which is kind of interesting, especially if it's, you know, one of their favorite books, or they're doing a book club maybe, or something like that. So this little thing just slides right in there. They have a little place for notes if they need to take them for the book, and it fits right inside the book, just like that. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. This is Grace from Grace's Scrap Attic, and I hope you have a fanciful Helmar day, and go ahead and be inspired. Have a great day. Bye-bye.